Hey nerds, before you dive into this video, I just want to let you know this is going to be the one and only house creating home video on this channel because I created an entire second channel for just the creating home videos. It's called Super Nerd Home, as well as it's probably going to be also where all my vlogs are going to go, just for the YouTube algorithm and all that stuff. So it's going to be on this channel as well as the other channel, with a little bit of editing, like this part will be out. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and click the link to my channel, my second channel, where the vlogs and the more home stuff will be. It's still going to contain nerdy stuff, but it's also going to be just like more lifestyle. Again, the YouTube algorithm. So I hope you guys enjoy. Having a 1-month timeline between closing on the house and actually moving in, along with the help of my parents, we were able to make this house move-in ready by fixing up a lot of things cosmetically, including adding kitchen hardware to all of the cabinets, cleaning up around the house, and most importantly, fixing up all of the closets. It's amazing how these small spaces, once cleaned up, make a huge difference. We had 7 closets on the first floor of our new home that were pretty banged up and needed to be worked on, including a front closet, a linen closet, our pantry, our 2 master closets, the guest bedroom closet, and an office closet. Hey nerds, what's up? So please excuse the very echoey sound and audio because our house is still empty. We are at work. The house is a mess. There's just a lot of things that we're working on and trying to clean and get finished before we move in. So I thought I would give you guys a quick tour of what we're doing. My parents have been saints and they have been coming down at least once a week to help me with projects. Our main focus right now has been the closets. All of the closets, as you saw in the befores, have looked super banged up, and so we're just going in, spackling tears in the walls, adding trim if there needs to be trim, and then just giving everything a brand new coat of paint. So I'm super excited, and I'm here by myself today, but I'm planning to get as many closets painted as possible. It may not look like a lot, but we actually did get a lot done for the pantry, which is probably going to be one of our biggest transformations. We got all the shelves out. I spray painted those. We cut out some pieces of floor and quarter round trim because there's obviously some spacing between our floors, which I think is very interesting. So we're going to put some trim all around to really hide those inconsistencies and just make it look as complete as possible. My mom did just the trim work up here. I'm going to go back, obviously, do a second coat as well as get the rest of the trim and then the painting done. This is our front closet, and this one will also have a really big transformation, I think, once we get everything painted. One of our biggest things was spackling. I was down here yesterday spackling all along this trim As you can see, like the wall, there was like, I guess maybe higher trim or meant to be higher trim. So I went back and spackled this because our trim isn't quite as high. It'll sit down here like this. So we need to make sure that the trim looks good. And then obviously this big foam, there was a hole here. So we wanted to make sure that it was filled up before we can spackle and cover that up. This one is almost done. I just have one section that I had to spackle, so then that will be painted. And then obviously I have some peel and stick tiles to put on this floor to complete that. And we have some quarter round trim as well, and I'll be painting the trim. So this one's almost done, and I mean, it's looking good. Some of you guys may be like, well, Corinne, why are you focusing so much on your closets? And there are a few reasons for this. First off, the closets are by far the most beat up of the entire house. To the second point, the way that we closed on our house, we have a bit of time between our end of lease for our apartment and then coming into this house. So we have time to be here, own this house, and work on some projects. Thirdly, another thing you guys might be like is saying, it's just a closet, everything's gonna cover up the closet anyway. Well, that's exactly my point. While we have this time, I thought it would be the perfect time to work on these closets and just make them better so that when we put all our stuff in, we don't have to worry about how the closet looks. And closets might not be a major deal for a lot of people, but for me at least, if you have a space that looks really nice, then I tend to want to keep it looking nice. So that'll help me with organization, cleanliness, everything. So I thought this was the best opportunity to work on these closets, make them beautiful before we move everything in. It is the end of the day, which is a little bit after 5 because that's when I cut off my time. But we got, and I say we, I mean me and you, got 3 closets done and the pantry. So I'll show you guys really quick. It is amazing to me what a coat of paint can do. Still got to clean up the floor and paint the trim, but it looks like a brand new closet. This is our coat closet. Still need to put the trim in. Did the majority of this bedroom closet yesterday, but just finished cleaning up some edges, and I did do the trim here. We're putting the floors in soon. This little one is the final one, and boy, did this one kick my butt. There is a lot. I still need to do another coat of just white on the bottom. And I was already very exhausted by this time painting this guy. And if you look up here, it's quite tall, but the entrance to the closet is not. So I had to finagle my body in ways that I thought I could not. So that is all for today. We will come back and work more on closets and give them finishing touches.
So this is like friendly, eco-friendly cabinets they build. See how that green grit and stuff?
Yeah.
So it's processed wood of some sort. Go.
Ooh. Oh yeah, it definitely does the air thing.
Right. I turn it around so I can hold the gun.
Very nice.
That's how dirty the water is.
Really
Just
gross.
from the 3 little closets.
I repeat it.
Oh, yikes. I want this out of the way. Here we go. Dump her down the drain.
Hey, you made it to the end of the video. Thanks so much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this content. I have a lot more home videos to make, just showing bits and pieces of our house and making our nerdy basement, making my YouTube studio, as well as my art studio, and just I use studio very loosely, by the way. It's just extra rooms that we are very blessed to have and that I can use currently because no one is occupying them. So yeah, I really appreciate you guys watching this video. I know that my channel is all over the place, but this is something that I think works with what I'm trying to put on this channel, which is just things that I nerd out about, and interior design and making a home is definitely something that I'm very nerdy about. So again, I just really appreciate you guys watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please press a like if you did. That will really help me know who liked it and who didn't. But yeah, thanks again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.